Hello. If you just got your dental implant crown, it's not unusual for you to have some discomfort after you get the new crown put in. There are basically three three possible reasons as to why you may be having discomfort from the implant crown. We'll go over what all three of these reasons are and what you can do to fix them. The very first one is, as you can see here from like the stone model that we have of someone with their implant crown here, right? Implant goes back in. Okay, the first source of discomfort is from chewing discomfort. So imagine if you have like teeth here and you're like biting on it, right? If you feel like you're hitting it hard, or if the tooth feels very high, then that is a potential cause for your discomfort. To fix the chewing discomfort, all you have to do is go back to see your dentist, and then they just have to shave down the areas that feel high to your bite. And then that should usually resolve the discomfort. It may take about like a day or so for it to go away, but this is a pretty easy fix for you to do. The second source of discomfort is actually the flossing discomfort, or the interproximal tightness, as we like to call it. So for this, if you're feeling this kind of discomfort, is if we floss through, right, and it feels very tight and you have difficulty flossing through it, this may be the type of discomfort that you're having. Like one way to tell is if you feel like the tooth is kind of pushing forward into the teeth, or if it's like kind of squeezing backwards, then that would be like the interproximal type of tightness. To fix this one, you also have to go back to see your dentist. They may need to remove the crown, and then they kind of have to shave off the side of it on both sides, so that way it doesn't put as much pressure on them. You see how this one's kind of pushing forward, right? If that's the case, you just have to kind of relieve that pressure in the in-between area, right, where you floss. The third type of discomfort would be actually feeling the implant crown squeezing down into the gums. Like if you're feeling pressure squeezing into the gums, then this is the third type of discomfort. This type of discomfort will usually go away after like a day or two once you kind of get used to it. Because, before you got the actual implant crown, you had like a healing abutment there, right? So you see this model with like the gums here, right? So as you can kind of see, like the healing abutment is significantly smaller than the implant crown, so you're not used to the size of the new prosthesis in your mouth, right? So but just to show you, I'll take off the healing abutments just so you can compare the size of them, right? You see how much smaller it is compared to implant crown. So basically what you're kind of feeling is the crown kind of squeezing down into the gums. Right, so just to take off the gums to show you, right? You see how there's like a little hole, but this has to kind of squeeze through there in order to screw onto the implant down there, right? So if you're feeling this type of squeezing pressure, there's usually not much you could do about this one because it typically does go away all on its own. You just have to give it like 48, 72 hours, but you'll most likely get used to it within a week or so. You don't really have to do too much for that. But the first two, you do have to go back to see your dentist to adjust if it doesn't go away after a week. But yeah, that's about it. But I'll just go over the three potential causes one more time for you. The first one is chewing pressure, is when you bite down and you feel like the pressure and doesn't really quite feel right. The second is the flossing pressure, where you floss through, you're feeling a lot of tightness there. You're feeling the implant pushing towards the front of your mouth and towards the back of your mouth. And then the third one is the pressure from the gums, because you feel that the implant crown kind of squeezing down into the gums. All right, and that's about it.